Well, I'm back. Road Rants for Black and White Sports. Breaking news. The Cleveland Browns are officially interested in quarterback Case Keenum. You might be like, Case Keenum? What? And the report is from Pro Football Talk. The Browns will be looking to add a new backup in free agency, as Drew Stanton is probably moving on, also in free agency. One of their options is a guy the new coach, Kevin Stefanski, knows well. According to Mary Kay Cabot with the Cleveland Plain Dealer, and she's pretty tied in, free agent Case Keenum is on the team's radar. Jason Lockenfora of CBSSports.com also put Chase Daniel into the mix. While there's no indication that the Browns are anything but interested in building around Baker Mayfield, those two have fairly different profiles. 33-year-old Daniel is a classic veteran mentor. 5 starts, 218 attempts in 10 seasons. Keenum has had a high degree of success, particularly with Stefanski. In 2017, the Vikings, Keenum went 11-3 and took them to the NFC Championship game before they went all in with Kirk Cousins. And it goes on to say what I'm about to show you. Stefanski, as his quarterback's coach, he posted a 98.3 passer rating with 22 TDs and 7 picks. That's interesting to me, okay? Look, Baker's numbers went way down. He was down for his compared to his rookie season, and his interceptions was up. However, before everybody in Cleveland throws themselves off of a bridge over Baker Mayfield, number one, I like Baker. I do. I like Baker a lot. I think he can be a starting quarterback in football, in the NFL, and I don't know that there's any reason to panic, because we cannot overlook the factor and the dumpster fire known as Freddie Kitchens. Freddie was one of those coaches, if you want to know the truth, I don't think should have been a head coach, maybe on a high school level. Okay? Yeah, he's a great, O-line coach and tight end coach, and that's a running back coach. He's perfect for that. But Baker took a noticeable step back as Freddie leading the charge. He needed he desperately needs an Andy Reid, a Matt Nagy, a Frank Wright, Kyle Shanahan type, somebody that is a truly innovative offensive mind, okay? Stefanski is supposed to be one of those guys, okay? And he has flashed, right, as the OC. My only concern with Stefanski is people have overlooked the fact that the Vikings offense was in great part successful this year due to Gary Kubiak, another highly underrated offensive mind, former head coach of the Denver Broncos. Now, I hate for people to have to go look up stats. Keenum's got 14,000 yards passing, 75 career touchdowns, 47 picks, an 85.3 rating. But you can see some progression over his last 3 years. He had that big year with the Vikings. Then he had that year with the Broncos, but he threw way too many picks. And then last year, believe it or not, 11 touchdowns, 5 picks for the Redskins, who you could say, I would say they're devoid of talent. I don't love their wide receivers, but their tight ends and running backs are just fine. Adrian Peterson is still doing it, at his age, which is wild. Do I think Keenum could be a great example for Baker Mayfield? Yeah, because I wonder what Baker's work ethic is really like. Instead of coming in at 5 a.m., is he really coming in at 7:30? Instead of leaving at 10 p.m., is he really leaving at 4 p.m. or instead of staying till 7:30, if they don't stay till 10, is he leaving at 5:30? Is he doing all the things? Is he even studying correctly in the way that he needs to be a successful quarterback? Stefanski and Keenum would both help him with that. And honestly, Keenum is going to put some pressure on Baker. Okay? If they get Keenum in there, he will put pressure on. You know why? Because they could pull Baker and still feasibly win the game with Case Keenum. Maybe even upgrade, depending on how bad Baker's playing. Okay? There's no doubt Baker's got more talent than Case, although Case was a stud in college. Don't let anybody confuse that. But he's already 32. I mean, he's going to be the backup, but he definitely applies pressure to Baker, without a doubt. Case Keenum would be so good in the XFL. So would Chase Daniel. But the backup salaries are too high for the XFL. But, God, they'd be perfect, both of those guys in the XFL. That's the kind of quarterback we need to see, along with Jones and Johnson and some of these guys, is these good, professional, strong backup quarterbacks. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.